Hi guys, it's Webby. Welcome to another video. I thought I'd bring you along for a bit of a behind the scenes on this one, or certainly the process of picking up a press car. So I've done a bit of work with Hyundai Australia recently. I've had a few cars from them, and I'm off to pick another one up today. I'm actually getting the latest Kona electric. So I've done the important bit. I've got my coffee, and yeah, it's about an hour away from the place where I picked the car up from. So yeah, just thought I'd bring you along for the ride, and you can see what goes on behind the scenes of yeah, doing a car review. So probably like everybody else who makes any sort of type of video on YouTube, I make sure my cameras and equipment, all the batteries are charged the night before, just so there's no sort of you know, sort of flat batteries throughout the day. Same for my wireless microphone as well. Obviously make sure I've got plenty of fuel in my car, etc, all the basic stuff. Remember to bring my driver license, because obviously I need that for, you know, the loan form for the press car. So yeah, it's just your normal stuff really. So I thought I'd also give you a bit of an insight into how I actually got into reviewing cars. It wasn't something I actually set out to do when I started making YouTube videos. I literally started doing it just at my work. If you don't know, I work at a Ford dealership. I actually sell cars for a living, and I started making videos just at work, just to sort of showcase new models that we had coming at work, just to show, you know, new customers what new models have come out in the market. And the first, you know, some of the ones that I did actually, you know, got some really good number of views. And then because my dealership is part of a bigger group, we've got, you know, half a dozen more dealerships in the group. So there was the opportunity to video and review more cars within the group. So I started doing that, obviously, to help out the other brands in my group, and I quite enjoyed it, to be fair. And then through, you know, you get to sort of know people on Instagram and you know, other sort of similar people doing the same type of thing as I do. And yeah, I got to know more and more people. And then one day I got a phone call from someone and said, would I like to do a car review for them? And as part of borrowing the car, I had to write about the car, and it gave me the opportunity to film the car as well. And initially I was a little bit sort of apprehensive, because I've never written about a car before. I've never done, you know, a proper written review. And I thought, well, I've been selling cars for over 20 years. You know, it shouldn't be too difficult. So I thought, yeah, why not? I'll give it a go. It gives me obviously a bit more opportunity to try different cars as well, because generally I'm passionate about cars. I love everything about them, and I do like trying different things as well. You know, you get to try different brands and different models. So I thought, yeah, why not? I'll give it a go. So yeah, they put me on to actually working with Mini Australia. So those were the first kind of press cars, if you like, that I got invited to review. And I did a couple of cars. I did a Mini John Cooper Works, which I got for the day, which was the 3-door. And then I got the same car, but the 5-door sort of version as well. And they were sort of both one-day opportunities, which was fantastic. And I really enjoyed it. And I wrote articles on both of those two cars. And they've actually both been published on a website called Exhaust Notes Australia. So if you want to have a read of what I've written, head over to Exhaust Notes, and you'll find those two reviews, the Mini John Cooper Works and the John Cooper Works Club one, which is the 5-door, as you know. So that started a bit of a relationship with Exhaust Notes, which was really cool. And I have to thank my friend Andrea, who actually put me in touch with Exhaust Notes. She was the person that made that sort of first phone call happen. She's got a really good following on Instagram. Her username is Andrea Michelle Indy. So go and have a look at her stuff. She is a great photographer, puts loads of cool photos up, and gets to drive some really cool cars as well. And I think from what she tells me, she's starting a YouTube channel soon as well. So look out for that. So that was that sort of first part of the journey. So I got to review a couple of Minis. And then obviously Mini being part of so I need to concentrate there, just merging onto the freeway. I don't want to cause an accident or anything. I'll set the adaptive cruise and then I can not have to worry about accidents. So yeah, so I got this opportunity with a Mini, and Mini being part of the BMW group. When I went to collect the cars, I got talking to the team up there, and I said, is there any opportunity to drive some BMWs? And they were really helpful. They're a fantastic bunch of guys up there, and they said, yeah, sure, we'll see what we can work out for you. So then if you look back sort of more recently, I have reviewed a few BMWs as well. I've been really lucky. I've driven an X3 M40i, an X4 M40i, which the video just went live quite recently, and also a 3 Series 330 sedan, which is the plug-in electric hybrid. So that was actually quite a cool video to make, because I've not driven a plug-in electric hybrid before. I've driven electric cars, but not a plug-in one, so that was actually quite a good experience to have. So yeah, so in terms of manufacturers of BMW, Mini and Hyundai, who I've worked with so far, plus of course, like I say, all the brands in the group that I work for. So I'm fortunate enough, I work at a Ford dealership, so obviously got access to quite a few different Ford models. But we've also got a Volkswagen, Toyota, Lexus, Jaguar Land Rover, Skoda. So there's some real good opportunities to drive all those different brands. And if you've seen any of my videos, you'll notice obviously those brands pop up a fair bit, just because obviously I can get easy access to some of the cars. And I'm hoping as time goes by, and the more videos I can create and more manufacturers I can start to work with, that will sort of build, and I'll get more manufacturers on board to obviously bring some more content for you guys to watch. I have got some more stuff planned coming up with a new manufacturer that's hopefully coming on board. I've got a car coming up with them in a few weeks' time, hopefully the first of many, but obviously we'll see how that goes. So today I'm going to go pick up this electric Kona, which obviously I'm going to make a full review video of, and yeah, hopefully that one will work out really well. I'm keen to see what that's actually like in terms of using it as a day-to-day car. My commute to work is 12 kilometres each way, and from what I've read, the car will do sort of 400 to 450 kilometres on a full charge. So in theory, one charge will last me the whole week, which will be pretty cool, because obviously with electric cars, range anxiety is kind of the big thing for people. So with press cars, say more recently, I've been actually lucky enough to get them for a whole week. I have a Wednesday off every week, so I'll go and pick the car up on a Wednesday, take it back the following Wednesday, and that works out really well. And the manufacturers that I've worked with have been really sort of flexible on what days I can pick the cars up, so it works really, really well. So other than obviously making the YouTube videos, I also have an Instagram account, which is Webby On Cars, obviously, but I also started doing some TikTok videos as well. I always thought TikTok was just for teenage girls dancing around and making viral videos, but I've put a few up, and yeah, a couple of them actually done really well, surprisingly. So I'm going to continue to use that as a platform as well, because if I can sort of put a little bit more content out there and do something a little bit different on that platform, then hopefully it will sort of get some more followers and help the YouTube channel grow as well, which would be really cool. So yeah, so that's a bit about how I started reviewing cars. I'm not far away from hitting 1 million views. It's about 30,000 views to go at the moment, which is quite cool, so I'm really excited by that. I never thought I'd ever get to that sort of figure, because I thought, well, this is just a hobby, it's stuff I do in my part-time. I wasn't necessarily going to get much much of a following, I suppose. But yeah, to be on the verge of hitting 1 million views is actually pretty exciting for me. So yeah, fingers crossed it won't be too long. So that's just a quick video. I thought I'd sort of give you a bit of an insight of how I started making YouTube videos, because anybody can do it. You know, all you need is a mobile phone, maybe a decent microphone, a GoPro, something like that, and yeah, a little tripod or something. It doesn't need to. You don't need to spend heaps of money on lots of equipment and stuff. Once you get better, you might sort of upgrade your equipment, but yeah, initially, don't go spending lots of money. I certainly haven't. So I'll end the video there. So I just wanted to give you a bit of an insight of how I got started making car videos, and yeah, so watch out for not only the Kona electric video that'll be out fairly soon, but a few other bits and pieces that I've got coming in the next sort of coming weeks and months, including some quite exciting and unique cars as well. So if you enjoyed the video, obviously give it a like, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe to the channel, that'll be fantastic, it'll be really appreciated. And when you do, don't forget to hit the notification bell to find out when each video gets uploaded. So with that all said and done, thanks for watching, and yeah, I hope to see you soon.